October 1st. The sun is warming me up, the crows are chatting, and my cats are very much chilling. And I'm about to start Inktober today, which is very exciting. I've been waiting for this year since I first ever heard the name Inktober about like 7 to 10 years ago, I think. And the first time I participated was in October 2016. I just managed to do very little amount of pieces because I gave up a few days in. 2017 was the first year I managed to finish the whole Inktober and do every single day. I also still really like that one a lot, and I think I never actually followed a real prompt list or an actual prompt list someone created. I always just made my own since I had the feeling I would not be able to finish if I had to go on someone else's prompts. I will definitely do that like next year, I think, but till now I wasn't really comfortable with that. This year is very special to me and I'm going to explain that very soon. But first I will have to make a calendar so I'm a little bit more organized this October, also to just cross out the days. And yeah, I'll be back soon. Let's get started. It is Sunday. As you can tell, I didn't start the challenge the last 2 days, but that's actually planned. I will do all 31 artworks, but just not one artwork every day. I will choose certain days to do more at once. At this point, come on. At this point, you've probably figured out what I'm going to be doing this year and why it's so special to me. I think I'm just going to show you a little montage of what I'm doing today and explain a little bit what this year's October is about. Hi, voiceover Cor here. So let's start from the very beginning. When I was a teen, someone online mentioned Inktober and I had no idea what that was. And the first thing that came to my mind was people getting tattooed during October. And I always loved tattoos and I always knew I wanted some. I quickly figured out what Inktober actually was, but I couldn't let my tattoo idea go yet. So I've waited for the perfect year to do this. I started getting tattoos in 2019 and I only started tattooing like a few months ago. So I need some practice anyways. Before anyone thinks I will unsanitarily tattoo trash on myself for 30 days with a gun from Amazon, that's completely not the case. More to that later. Also big credits to Jake Parker for creating Inktober in the first place. I think this has very little to do with the actual challenge anymore, so I'm gonna call it tattoober from here on. Have fun! I am also going to start really slow since this is practice for me in the first place. And I'm not gonna pressure myself to do like 31 big designs and use up all my body space. I must start with redoing some tattoos that need a touch up and go on from there. just did my first 4 tattoober, and I'm pretty happy with them. I'm just gonna change the needle now and set up everything new. And I'm just gonna continue, since setting up all that tattoo stuff and gear is first of all pretty time consuming, and second, it can be very wasteful. And since we don't want that, we're gonna do everything in one session. And I've just noticed that I'm not that satisfied with my setup. And till next week, I'm going to update this a little bit. And yeah, let's continue. So I just cleaned everything off. I gave all the tattoos like a finish wipe and disinfected them. Now I'm going to continue to practice on some fake skin. Since I am done with tattooing myself, I can easily just use the needles I've been using on myself. I've only filmed like the beginnings and startings of the tattoos, and I learned that how I planned on filming everything did not work out as I imagined, and therefore I'm going to improve the setup till next session, and hopefully can have a few better shots at the tattooing itself. But I think for the fact that I'm doing everything for the first time ever, this is quite alright, and I'm going to show the tattoos at the end of the week. For now, I'm just going to continue with my weekend and a hopefully great start into a new week tomorrow. And yeah. Well, I just looked at the tattoos that I touched up, and I think I did a really good job for the fact that I've never done this before. Pretty proud and still like them today. God, the weather is so beautiful. I'm on my way to dance class. It's such a warm fall day, I love it. I was actually pretty sore yesterday, and I thought it was because of me being in strange positions while tattooing myself, and I thought I couldn't go to class, but I'm on my way now. It's beautiful, it's warm, I'm wearing my favorite hoodie. Perfect. I'm on my way back home. My tats are doing good. Also, the one on the sole of the foot is doing good. I thought I was gonna notice it, but I didn't at all. So I'm gonna take a shower now and then go to bed. See you. So I just changed the sheets and cut a few bits of this video. I don't know what's going on, but lately everything work related is going really slowly and I have troubles committing to tasks. I'm gonna try and refresh myself with a little shower and then just cozy up, turn on some music and try to draw. I think I might have to treat the tattoos I did with some balm today, since I have not put anything on them yet. I've noticed that today they seem to be a little dry, so I think that's what I'm gonna do This was a super fun and chill first week. I know it was nothing spectacular and the tattoos were small, but some of y'all might think, oh, she's actually not doing anything. It's not even a challenge. But I'm learning something with every tiny tattoo, preparation or body part, and to me it's definitely a successfully completed challenge, since I'm learning something with everything I do, and also just starting and finally committing to this was enough of a challenge by itself. So yeah, I wanted to start out slow, and the second week is already gonna be way more exciting regarding to the tattoos. Let's see how this project's gonna continue. Cheers to a very cool new week. And yeah, I also wanted to say I did hours of research on every body part I tattoo, and I can promise y'all I didn't come unprepared in any way. Don't leave any hate. If you have any questions, you know what to do. I will try and answer everything I can. Thank you so much for watching and see you next week. On my way back home.